Hey guys, welcome back to Game Zone, and we're in the middle of our darts project. If you got to this video without seeing the first episode, a lot of this isn't going to make any sense at all, so go ahead and click the annotation for the first episode in probably the top left corner. That's probably where I'll put it. So we're just finishing up this wall here, and this wall is just so mobs don't get in and start causing them a ruckus. And then we're just gonna kind of tower up. We want to be, I think we want to be, I don't quite remember, but I think we want to be about 5 higher, 5 to 10 higher than this, so we're at 37. Go 42, so we'll be exactly 5 higher. I'm not gonna bother doing aesthetics for it. Oh my goodness, I don't remember the exact shape. But basically what you need is a ring around the target, so you can get at the whatever mobs you have in there from any angle. And it's also a good idea to have up here your dispenser for your fishing rods, which you basically use to throw the testificates. And you want to have this platform be fairly wide, because your distance from the mob you've caught, I should really make sure this is matching up with the circle template. Let's actually just pillar up each time. Hey. Oh, didn't mean to take a screenshot there. Let's pillar up from each of these edges, so we have an idea where we should be coming from, and where our circle should be at, because you can be over the target and it won't cause a problem because you're well above it, so they won't just end up coming up and landing on your platform. It's just not gonna happen. They can't go that far. Well, maybe with baby chickens. Found out that they go pretty far when I was testing hockey, which I might be able to get a few of my friends together, and we might do a video of us actually playing that, so we can get so I can actually give you guys a breakdown of like, the rules and what I've noticed and like how it can be played, really. If you don't know, I made a hockey video where it's a nice little ice rink and got all kinds of stuff there. And these pillars, while they serve like a functional purpose, they also kind of have a nice aesthetic to them, where it doesn't seem like this platform is just floating in midair. It's actually kind of supported. By at least something. So we're just gonna finish this one half here. It's not actually gonna be, accurate to the circle size down there, but all we need is to have a regular circle size. Ideally, you want to have a hollow, and you want to come to about the yellow line, and then you want to maybe go 3 or 4 blocks more than the max circle size down there, and that should give you a full range of what you should be going for. So the way to do this, if you're having them pay tokens or coins or what are those things? Gold nuggets to play the game. What you do is you have a little wooden pressure plate here. Put a wall, boop, 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 boop. Then you have a sign above it telling them your cost. And if you want to have it be multiple of one item and keep them honest, you would hook up AND gates, which I'll be doing that in the upgrade video. I'm going to make it cost 5 gold nuggets. So you hook up a few AND gates to this, and it won't give you, it won't give away one of the fishing rods until somebody actually puts in enough tokens. The other thing, the fishing rods can be, you know, cheap. The other thing we can't do until the upgrade video is actually put in our dispenser to actually start the game, because we need to have our mobs ready to be dispensed ahead of time, which is the same deal. But it works with the wooden pressure plate, and then you can grab a block and then Q, throw it in there, and boop. If it hadn't fallen off the edge, I would have picked it up. It's here somewhere. Wow. Not far. As you can see, it's quite a ways up. So you're going to want to have a ladder, or I think one of the faster ways to get up is to have the staggered water, where you go water and then a block of air, and then water and then a block of air. So that's a good way to do it. So to find out our scoring system, which we can get rid of this chest that we just used. Oop. So we're done with that step, and by the time we get to the upgrade video, this will be nice and symmetrical and neat. We're going to do our scoreboards, but before we do, we're going to do our ticketing dispenser. Before we do that, we're going to take a look at how we do that. Pretty simple, because this one doesn't take much. Excuse me, I need to take another drink. This one doesn't take much in the way of redstone to get the dispensers working, and none of them take much in the way of redstone, which in 1.3, which I gotta emphasize, this is what we're using, and this does not work unless you're playing 1.3. They've added a new mechanic. Not sure if it's a bug, but when you put redstone on top of glowstone, it'll travel up automatically, and that's how we get 4 and 5 real simply. But we're only going to use 1, 2, and 3 for this project. So as you can see, I didn't really make that the neatest, but if you click 1, it'll come around eventually. Well, it clicked. Here, let's put paper in there. Okay, those definitely have that. 1 is easy, because 1 is just how it works. That's why I didn't put them in there, because I didn't think I'd need to demonstrate it. But it's just bare redstone coming into the back of a dispenser. And for newer players, a dispenser is like a furnace, but you put a piece of redstone in the center where you'd have this furnace, and then at the very bottom you need to make a bow and put the bow at the bottom, and that will make you a dispenser. So number 2, push the button, I'm just going to put out 2 blocks. And then 3. Let's pick these up just to keep it neat. And then 3. We get 3. So 2, you put a repeater at the bottom, and it'll travel up and then up. And you could do it with bare redstone, maybe, but I did it with a repeater just to be sure. And then this one is a repeater right into the back of this, and this will get power, and these 2 will get power. So that's why it gives off 3. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So let's get to drawing out our power. I could have sworn I set the time. Apparently I did not. Let's just grab some stone out of here. We're not going to be needing that right away. So what you're going to want to do is, say this is where the floor is, right here. This is our floor, and our ladder to get up would be, say, on that side, and then we'd do a safe drop on this side where we could get down a lot quicker. So then we have our little reward zone, which is pretty simple, but also pretty nice. So you're gonna be able to walk into it, and this is probably gonna be up against like a sheer wall here. And the wall doesn't have to be too high, it just needs to be 3 above this. If you feel like hiding your dispensers. If you don't feel like hiding your dispensers, you just want to let them show, then go right ahead. I'm sure nobody will complain. If they do, well, tell them it's your build and you'll do what you want with it. I've already grabbed the stuff. So here we're going to be taking the signal just down in a spiral like this. Actually, what we'll do is make sure we put redstone here, because where are we taking out of the middle? Why not? Here. So when we go in, boop. 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 So we're going to spiral down. Cool. And then from there we're going to continue to do this. Let me just make sure this works. Redstone, lever, doot, because sometimes I forget what all I can and can't do. No, not how I wanted that to work. I wanted it to work like this. Yeah, doesn't work. Alright. So actually what we're going to do here is, oh, I hope I can get this. Yeah. Which hopefully you've given yourself like a square. So when you had to do that as well, you're not totally messed up by it. So we're going to draw it down from there. Let's break this out so we want that, and then boop. Ta-da. sure that the signal is really strong as soon as we get it out, so it'll make it all the way down the wires. Then we're gonna go, oh, boop boop. Too tall. Boop boop, boop, boop. So this one's going to come this way, because we're meeting up right above here. And this one's going to come this way. And you're going to do this towards wherever you want the signal to converge at. Redstone on the top of this, and I think what we're going to do is, actually let's take this to the outer side so we've got more room. I think what we're going to do is, after we put the redstone on this, we're going to go to the center circle so we can tell exactly how much room we need to give this outer circle, so we don't end up really getting in our own way. And then I did this one on the inside as well. Alright. So, what we want to do is when we take these, we're going to be taking them out of this, so we're going to grab redstone, redstone. We're going to want them to each have, I forgot to put this in here. Good thing to switch back to that. We're going to have to be inverting the signal out of each one of these. It's a little bit hectic, I know, but that's the way we're going to do it. So we're going to be inverting the signal out of each one of these so that it's not on all the time. The way we do that is we put a torch on the other side of each of these torches so that the torch powers the torch and turns it off. And then when these torches go off, this torch goes on. And I'm not forgetting about the inside. I'm just a little bit focused. Alright. So the nice thing about this inside one is that the inside one can be like this, and this can be the point where they converge. So if they all converge to this line, right? Oop, uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was interrupting my own stuff. We can take this out now. Thought I was running out of space, but I was not. So we're coming around to that side. So everything over here is going to be going this way. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm running out of space there. Just expire. So everything from this side on is going to go around to that side, and everything from this side on is going to go around to that side, and we'll go this way just to make sure we've got the room. So on off, and then they're off. And we just keep going around doing this. Make sure we get the right sides of the blocks. Yeah, we don't want that. So I need to put a repeater in there somewhere. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's where that would stop. And this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And they basically stop at the same place. So we're going to put a repeater right about here. We're not going to need to put many in. But we're going to need a few. So there, and we first need, in a second here, we're going to need to decide what goes where. And we shouldn't need any more of that stone, so we're going to put that away. And then we're going to make this one on the left be the single, and we'll make this one the double digit, and this one will be the triple. Yeah. No, this one will be for 3. This one will be for 1, and this one will be for 2. So the way we do it is we just stack them. Pop, pop, 1, 2, 3, and then we just need to put that on top and fill this a little higher so that it doesn't end up coming up and out as the dispenser activates. So we come from all the way over here. Redstone. Up, up, up. I think right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we'll put one right here, just to make sure that signal stays strong. And along, across. Where do we put the first one? Uh oh, did it again. So we're not going to need the dispensers anymore. And in fact, let's just go ahead and fill these. Pretty sure I grabbed enough paper. Yep. So that's, I think I've already explained the tickets and everything. And really, the whole reason I'm building these games is just so, just for people to build and enjoy with their friends, you know? Because that's what it's really about. Minecraft. Yeah. Gotta go out to the side as well. Alright. Wait a minute. No. Durr. Alright, so this comes along. Wait. If we don't put a repeater there, I'm pretty sure it'll do the spazzy double thing, so we're going to definitely need those there. Good thing I noticed that. Otherwise, it could have been bad. And you all would have been yelling at me, hey, it doesn't work, man. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not used to making videos, I'm just used to doing it, and when I mess up, I just have to sit there and think for like 4 hours. What the hell did I do wrong? Alright, so let's check on this side, just where we put the repeater. Yeah, okay, we put it just right there. So we'll put one there. We'll set another repeater just right here. So that should carry all the signals that we need to carry all the way through, and I connected them again. What is wrong with me? Oh, well, they can be connected, but this one leads to the 1 point, so we're going to pull it out. Actually, we're going to pull it up from there, so let's... This is where it converges. Let's go ahead and throw a repeater into this block, into the block, so that the signal is perfectly strong when it gets up there. And so if I did this right, from anywhere that it gets a signal, anywhere it hits on the third row, on the second row. Alright. Oh yeah, definitely. We're doing alright. Anywhere that it hits on the second row should go right to here. So, I think what we're going to do is go out this way. And then we're going to pillar up. Didn't pillar up in the right place. 1 over. 8. Good. Good. So we're gonna, transmit the signal vertically by cutting out every other block. And let's just see where it gets us. Off. Cool. So we're gonna draw this up to here, and so all we do is go boop boop, redstone, repeater. That'll power both of those whenever we hit that. And let's just test from this very far one. Oh, good thing I looked at it beforehand. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. So let's test from this very far one, right here. Now, if we come over here to paper. So, next we're going to be going over to, let's go with the third one. The third one's quite easy. We just pull them around, this, and you're going to need plenty of room in that hole you dug. You're going to be digging a bunch of channels to do this. And this is why you dug a hole, because you don't want this just all over the floor. People being like, why'd you do this? Because hey, having neat wiring is always nice. So this one comes to this side, and then so does this one. I need to put repeaters in here. I know that, and I will do it in due time. And yeah, don't just follow me like directly for the path you should be following, because I'm not going efficiently with this. Let's cut out the middleman a little bit. Alright, so repeater here, put another one there, so we got the chance to, and we'll put one there. And we're really just making sure that the signal will go around all the way. No, put it there. And you probably don't need this many repeaters. I'm just doing it because I am really particular. Actually, let's just take our tower up first. In fact, we can do our tower just directly right up to there. Hopefully, it'll work out. Let's see. That would be wrong. So we'll cut this one out. Sorry about this. This is it's different for every time you do it, because I'm never really regular about how high I make that tower. So each time is an adventure. Yay, adventure! Granted, that's not the best kind of adventure, but oh well. Right, so repeater here again, just making sure we can really just get all the way. First shot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, see, that's the exact reason why. Because I'm not being really careful about it. Right, so let's test any of these. We won't hear anything with that one, so we've got to go check. Make sure we actually got it. No. Signal cut out at some point, and we've got to find where. Just throw more repeaters. That's where. Alright. And it looks like it might have made it. It did not. Okay. Stopped somewhere. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Didn't stop there. Let's just do this real quick. And we can trace. This is actually good to show, because you can trace where it's stopping in the line. Doing this, I don't need this. I need this. So you just go ahead and pop out one of these. Oh, I didn't mean to pop out that. You take out one of the stone pressure plates, replace them with a wood, and then throw an item down on it. And then you can really check to see where. That's why I'm dumb. And you guys are probably gonna tell me all about that in the comments. That's bad. So let's go around to this side, because this side only gets power from here. So we should get. Let's make sure. Here. And we got one. Okay. So we're ready to move on to the next one. This one is a lot easier wiring wise, because you only pull it out from one source. So we take redstone dust, we pull the dust along as far as we can, and then we put repeaters here, which the repeaters won't get input from anything we don't want them to get input from, which is really nice. So then if we go ahead and make sure we cut that so it won't go into there. can actually just go right over the top of all of this. Maybe not that high. Okay, there we go. You can actually just go right over the top of all of this, right to here, which is nice. And with that, we're going to make sure it works, and then we will be done. I hope you guys enjoyed building this, and I will be anxious to see you next time. And I know it's really like bleh when people do this, but if you really enjoyed this video, please do comment, rate, and or subscribe if you want to, because it really helps out the channel a lot. And then we put a block here, and then redstone repeater. Oh, no. We want it to be off by default, so let's take our signature. Actually, yeah. There. And that should change the states of all of them. So the top one is off. Then when that goes on, boop, repeater. The redstone goes into here. And it shouldn't affect any of that. If we get like 5 or something, then we'll know something fishy is up. Alright, now let's go hit the bullseye. See how we did. Uh-oh. We got 5. Let's try it again. We got 5 still. Alright, let me just real quick check where I did this. Oh, it's probably here. Oh, yeah, because it powers that block. So, we're going to have to go and put a repeater where the block gets powered. So that it does not power the dust next to it. And there, and there. Because it can't change the state of that torch, even if it does, you know, interact with that torch, it can't actually change the state of that torch because that torch is off by default. So, providing power to it won't do anything. Alright. Up-ohs. The baddios. There we go. I don't know why it messed up the first time. Might not have hit the button long enough. But there we go. We've got 3 coming out of that one. So with that... Whoa! I just knocked my phone over. With that, we're finally done with this video. And I will hopefully see you all next time for another Game Zone. Later, guys. Alright guys, click on the annotation of the video that you want to go see, and see you in that video.